Are you looking for what to eat for a fatty liver? You are at the right place. The body stores fat for energy and insulation in many areas, including the liver. If the fat content in the liver is too high, it can signify fatty liver disease. Diet changes are the first-line treatment for this condition. There are two main types of fatty liver disease: alcohol-related liver disease and non-alcohol-related fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Fatty liver disease damages the liver, preventing it from removing toxins from the blood and producing bile for the digestive system. When the liver cannot perform these tasks effectively, a person is at risk of developing other problems throughout their body. According to the American Gastroenterological Association (AGA), lifestyle factors including diet and exercise are key for managing NAFLD. A balanced diet can also help to prevent malnutrition in people with ARLD who have developed cirrhosis. Research indicates that up to 92% of people with cirrhosis experience malnutrition. In this video, we suggest several foods to include in a diet for fatty liver disease and other foods to avoid. Food and drinks to help heal a fatty liver. Eating natural, unprocessed foods that contain complex carbohydrates, fiber, and protein is a good starting point. These can provide sustained energy and make a person feel full. Some people choose to follow specific diet plans, such as the Mediterranean diet. This diet is a particularly good choice for people with NAFLD because it minimizes processed food, added sugar, and saturated fatty acids. Depending on the type of fatty liver disease a person has, a dietitian can help create a customized diet plan that is right for their tastes, symptoms, and health status. Some specific foods that may be especially helpful for people with fatty liver disease include: 1. Garlic. Garlic is a staple in many diets, and it may provide benefits for people with fatty liver disease. A 2022 review found that garlic supplements have a positive effect on the metabolic profile of people with NAFLD. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids. A 2020 review of current research suggests that consuming omega-3 fatty acids may improve liver fat, high-density lipoprotein cholesterol levels, and BMI in people with NAFLD. Foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids include salmon, sardines, walnuts, flaxseed. 3. Coffee. Drinking coffee is a morning ritual for many people. However, it may provide benefits beyond a burst of energy for people with fatty liver disease. A 2020 meta-analysis found that regular coffee consumption is significantly associated with a decreased risk of liver fibrosis development in people diagnosed with NAFLD. Liver fibrosis occurs when excessive amounts of scar tissue build up in the liver due to repetitive or long-lasting injury or inflammation. Another review from 2021 also concluded there is a potentially beneficial effect of coffee consumption on the severity of liver fibrosis in NAFLD patients. 4. Broccoli. Eating a variety of whole vegetables is helpful for people with fatty liver disease, and broccoli is one vegetable that a person with fatty liver disease should consider including in their diet. A 2022 animal study published in the Journal of Functional Foods found that broccoli helped the liver in mice with NAFLD break down fats faster, reducing their buildup. Researchers still need to conduct further studies involving humans. However, early research into the effect of broccoli consumption on the development of fatty liver disease looks promising. 5. Green tea. Using tea for medicinal purposes is a practice that goes back thousands of years. Green tea provides several antioxidants, such as catechin. Research suggests that these antioxidants may help improve the symptoms of fatty liver disease. 6. Walnuts. While all tree nuts are a great addition to any diet plan, walnuts are especially high in omega-3 fatty acids and may provide benefits for people with fatty liver disease. Although further research is needed, a 2023 review in the journal Nutrients found a significant association between nut intake and a reduced risk of NAFLD. 7. Soy or whey protein. A 2019 review in the journal Nutrients found that soy and whey protein reduced fat buildup in the liver. The results of one study in the review showed that liver fat decreased by 20% in women with obesity who ate 60 grams of whey protein every day for 4 weeks. Soy protein contains antioxidants called isoflavones that help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce fat in the body. Food and drinks to avoid. Adding healthy foods to the diet is one way to manage fatty liver disease. However, it is just as important for people with this condition to avoid or limit their intake of certain other foods. Sugar and added sugars. According to the AGA's clinical practice update, people with fatty liver disease, in particular NAFLD, should avoid or limit added sugars. These may contribute to high blood sugar levels and increase fat in the liver. Manufacturers often add sugar to candy, ice cream, and sweetened beverages such as soda and fruit drinks. Added sugars also feature in packaged foods, baked goods, and even store-bought coffee and tea. Avoiding other sugars, such as fructose and corn syrup, can also help minimize fat in the liver. Alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption is a leading preventable cause of death in the United States. Alcohol affects the liver, contributing to fatty liver disease and other conditions, such as cirrhosis. A person with fatty liver disease should try to reduce their alcohol intake or remove it from their diet altogether. Refined grains. Processed and refined grains are present in white bread, white pasta, and white rice. Producers remove the fiber from these highly processed grains, which can raise blood sugar as the body breaks them down. A 2022 review featured a study of 73 adults with NAFLD. This study concluded that those who consumed fewer refined grains had a lower risk of metabolic syndrome, a group of risk factors that increase the likelihood of various health issues. People can replace refined grains with potatoes, legumes, or whole wheat and whole grain alternatives. Fatty, fried, or salty foods. Too much fatty, fried, or salty food is likely to increase calorie intake and can lead to a person developing obesity, a common cause of fatty liver disease. Adding extra spices and herbs to a meal is a great way to flavor foods without adding salt. People can also usually bake or steam foods instead of frying them. Meat. A 2019 review article notes that saturated fat intake increases the amount of fat around organs, including the liver. Beef, pork, and deli meats are all high in saturated fats. The AGA suggests that a person with fatty liver disease try to avoid these foods as much as possible. Lean meats, fish, tofu, or tempeh make suitable substitutes. However, wild, oily fish may be the best choice, as it also provides omega-3 fatty acids. Lifestyle changes. Implementing lifestyle changes can help people with fatty liver disease reduce and manage their symptoms. Examples of helpful changes include adjusting calorie intake. For people with NAFLD, weight loss is the most important strategy. A 5% decrease in body weight can decrease the amount of fat in a person's liver. According to the AGA, a person with NAFLD usually has to either eat about 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day or reduce their daily intake by 500 to 1,000 calories to see results. This will depend on the person's body mass. Since malnutrition is a concern for people with ARLD, research suggests that the optimal caloric intake for people with this condition is about 2,000 calories per day, incorporating about 1.2 to 1.5 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. Eating smaller meals more frequently with shorter intervals in between can improve food absorption. Being physically active. Regular exercise is important for everyone. However, it provides extra benefits for people with fatty liver disease in terms of managing symptoms. The ADA recommends at least 150 to 300 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous exercise a week for people with NAFLD. When to speak with a doctor or dietitian. If diet and exercise are not having the desired effect on a person's symptoms of fatty liver disease, they may consider speaking with a doctor. The doctor might refer the person to a nutritionist to help them create a diet plan. People with NAFLD can have coexisting conditions such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and high blood pressure. People with both types of fatty liver disease may also develop sarcopenia, where people lose muscle mass. It is a good idea for a doctor to check a person with fatty liver disease for other health conditions. No currently approved medications can treat fatty liver disease, but dietary and lifestyle choices can improve the condition significantly. Frequently asked questions. These are some frequently asked questions about fatty liver disease. What not to eat with fatty liver? Sugar, alcohol, refined grains, fatty food, and meat should be avoided if a person has fatty liver disease. What is the fastest way to reduce fatty liver? There is no quick fix or specific medication to reduce a fatty liver. However, making healthy lifestyle choices can help. A healthy diet and regular exercise is one way to manage this condition. Summary: fatty liver disease decreases liver function. Obesity is a common risk factor for developing NAFLD. Research suggests it may be beneficial for people with fatty liver disease to incorporate garlic, omega-3 fatty acids, coffee, broccoli, green tea, and nuts into their diet. Many people with fatty liver disease find they can reach a moderate weight and comfortably manage their symptoms. Disclaimer: the information included in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for medical advice or treatment by a healthcare professional. Because of unique individual needs, the listener should consult their physician to determine the appropriateness of the information for the situation. Thanks for visiting our channel. You can like, subscribe, comment, and share if you found our videos informative and beneficial. Press the bell icon to get timely notifications of our uploaded videos. You can buy health and food products from our online store. The link is given in the description. Thanks once again.